sister car for Sapphire
He
Sim Sport, and they're the only LMP2 car for Sapphire Sim Sport today.
He's in a fight with Kevin Winters from Stage 1 Racing Jr. He's looking to overtake him after he had that stop and hold. And he's looking to get back to his original position, which was P2, of course, but
Jerry Dolezal in the YouTube chat saying, JD Sim Racing, good luck. Go, go, go. ISRC, very good live stream. Thank you very much, sir. And I hope you guys do stick around for a good while with us tonight and enjoy a little bit more of our live commentary on the ISREC 24 Hour of Le Mans. See Josh Falk, because he's still really putting quite a lot of pressure on that red car. It'll be a good fight, I think. He's going to go on. Oh, and we're going to see Josh Falk, because he's going to dive into the pits for the start of his pit strategy, it would seem.
No, that's an unscheduled pit stop, I believe. He pitted like 8 laps before, so that's interesting. He might have picked up some damage somewhere. Or
yeah, that could be. His car.
Yeah, I think he's had a bit of damage before he then had the penalty. So yeah, I'm not sure what's going to happen. We'll be interested to see how long this pit stop is.
As I said, obviously, Martin, are you going to be back in the car anytime soon?
Not soon, no. I'm done for the rest of the evening. But I will get back in probably 5:30, 6 o'clock UK time in the morning. So yeah, I'll be done for a bit now.
Yeah,
he just stopped for fuel only, 33 seconds, splash and go basically. So that's interesting. Maybe he didn't fuel fully in his last stop or something.
What he would have done was when he took his pit lane penalty, he won't have done any extra work on the car, because iRacing gives you an extra penalty on top of that for doing that. So therefore, yeah, he would have just disabled all of the work to be done previously, and yeah, just carried on now. So
we're actually just going to get an interview from Hugo Valentin in the number 18 RLR LMP1 car. He's going to jump in and have a quick interview before he heads to bed. So we'll just have a quick interview with him. Hugo, how's your race going so far, buddy? And I hope you're doing okay.
We're doing all right, yeah. I mean, sticking to the plan, you know. Trying to keep the nose out of trouble and taking our time. It's been a bit of an attrition, I think, in the first few hours, at least in the P1 field. Looks like quite a lot of people had issues with penalties, so you know, trying to get or to keep the car out of trouble so we can keep going. And yeah, that's about it, really.
Yeah, so I mean, your car is currently running first at the moment, so you know, all going well. Do you think that you can take the win for RLR?
Well, I mean, we're obviously hoping to. The plan is like that. We have like 3 really quick drivers. Sadly, Zeb, that was supposed to drive with us today, had a bit of an issue, I guess you could say. He's feeling quite sick, so he can't drive with us, sadly. So we're hoping to win it for him in the beginning now.
That's excellent, and the fact that you guys obviously are, you know, if he's ill, you know, you're definitely pushing for him, and that's fantastic. Have you had any issues with back markers on the track?
I've had my fair share of moments where I've been a bit scared, but you know, it comes with the territory, I guess. You just try and live with it, and yeah, I've had scary moments, but nothing bad. The car is pretty much mint. We've had a little bit of contact at the start of the race with Fuga car, but I think I was just down to a racing incident, and we just continued on, and yeah, now we're trying to push as much as we can while we seem to have a bit of an advantage over the Fuga car pace wise.
Definitely, and I think you've definitely got a good chance here. It's all going well through the night. We'll definitely be keeping everybody posted, and if anything does happen. So I'm gonna say have a good sleep, and we'll catch you in the morning. And good luck if we don't see you again.
Thank you very much. Well, good luck for the broadcast tonight, guys.
Yes,
Thank you very much, buddy.
Right, and on that note, we are now going to part 3 of our coverage today, or this evening as it might be for you now. If you would like to join us on that pinned message, follow that link, and we shall see you there. We'll be ending the stream of part 2 now.
And I'll be wishing you guys good night for Europeans, and good luck to the drivers. I won't be back till after the race.
Thank you very
Good
much,
luck,
Vincent.
you too.
You've absolutely been a great help today, so yeah, thanks very much.
Thanks very much, Vincent. Have a good sleep, buddy.
Thanks. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye. So that was Vincent, our graphics designer, and also our stream manager for the good majority of that race there. He's been absolutely fantastic having the stream running, and obviously Louis on the camera work as well. He's definitely, those two have just been impeccable tonight. Very good work from them. As we're on board watching Woods, he's trying to have a good battle here. Lewis Woods, he's really getting chased down by Danhausen. It's going to be a close one going down the Mulsanne, but we'll see how that works out. He had a very good exit coming through there, but Marcus Solholm still leading the LMP2 class by pretty much a whole lap on everybody. He's just very good in that car at the moment.
Yeah, so I'm just getting my time screen says a 4-minute advantage Solholm has over Chevrolet and the FTI Sports car after the penalty that Josh Marcus had in the Sapphire Supersport Bravo car. That's dropped him back a lap and a half, unfortunately, with that, which is a real shame. So yeah, you are correct, Andrew, that Marcus and the Quiver Motorsports Hood to Carpet team have just over a lap advantage at this stage. Is it?
Yeah, definitely, and that's the fantastic thing about endurance racing is you just never know what's actually going to go and happen here. As again, Marcus Solholm, he's definitely probably the most experienced driver in that Equiver team, and he's just blowing this race out of the water. It's fantastic to see him on the grid just pulling that LMP2 car like it's just an LMP1. It's fantastic.
Yeah, he's certainly done a very, very good job there. Yeah, it's a 6K driver, I believe. Let's see if we can get...
I think it's 5.9 we heard.
4.6. Sorry, no. 6K. It says it's rounded up to from 5.9 to 6 then. So yeah, all of our drivers in our prototypes are A-class drivers. So that is the safest license you can get in iRacing, so a 4.9 is what you'll see for the very highest of those, and then yeah, a good range of at the top of that you've got Marcus Deck, who's 7,000 currently in the car, and anything down to 1,500 is perfectly fine in ISRC.
Yeah, and that definitely makes a lot of sense, especially trying to run a tight ship here and making sure everything runs okay. After having a bit of contact earlier, Sebastian Boscher Williams now seems to be out of the race, and I can't remember if we discussed that or not, but yeah, Sebastian Boscher Williams having just bad luck in the LMP1 class, and that's Harry Harvey in the Sapphire Sim Sport car going to be promoted to 6th position on the leaderboards. I'm going to see if I can find out a little bit more information, maybe. We did talk, I think Sebastian was sure we hadn't had an easy race, but we prepared to hang in there and fight until the end. He had no steering and had to tow, and 10 minutes of repairs, and he didn't think it would drive anywhere after, so he did have to retire the car, and that was about 10:30. So obviously, you know, seeing the cars, they did try and get it back out and drive it, but it's just not really on their mind. But Fuga Sim Sport just really pushing it at the moment to get up there.
Yeah, great shame to see the backmarker racing blue car out of the race. Yeah, brings us down to 6 LMP1 cars from the 8 that have started. Yeah, I mean, I suppose for my team's sake, I'm happy to gain another place, but certainly not in that method. That's really not nice. Especially for 2nd place in the championship, I'm sure they were hoping to get to finish the race with reasonable points.
Yeah, definitely, and I think as well, seeing how the race evolved over the course of this 8 hours, nearly 9 hours now we've been running around Le Mans is just insane. And I think, you know, you can't, you know, thank enough the ISRC guys, yourself, Martin, and everybody for putting this fantastic race on for us. Marco Pereira is in the 27 motorsport car. They have to finish in 3rd or higher to be able to claim the championship today for themselves, but they're pushing. I think they had contact at around about hour 6, if I remember rightly, with the slow car, which has knocked them out of contention at the current moment. But that doesn't mean that they can't push back up there.
Yeah, so a third place finish, podium finish for them would guarantee them the championship no matter what. Sorry, it was the 27 motorsport car. I was going to say that. So yeah, a 3rd place finish in the class would absolutely guarantee them the win. They are currently. They might currently be 3rd. Hang on a minute, because of the number in GT.
There are 4, I do believe.
Won't score any points. You've got JD Sim Racing won't score any. RSR Sport will, and they will get the full amount of points available. I might just have another check of the entry list, but I think they might actually be on target for the championship.
Yeah, so they'll be definitely sitting there in their chairs right now if they've all calculated it, feeling comfy with themselves. And we're just watching as quite a few of the drivers now just settling into the nighttime driving here at Le Mans. All the cars, beautiful lighting in this game just shows you how much this game has developed over the years that it's been out. And Tarcano in the 27 Motorsport in that really nice coloured M8 BMW. Couple of the 27 race team cars actually on the grid today, if I remember rightly. I'll just go and have a look at that.
Yeah, so you've got the 27 Motorsport AM car, and then Marco Pereira in the 27 Motorsport white car, who's currently only 4 seconds behind the Orion race team. But if we go to a couple of replays, first one is unfortunately my own car. Reported to have a bit of an incident.
They're going down the straight, and he looks like he's
might have run out of fuel there. Bit of a mistake, but happens to the best of them.
Yeah.
If we now have a look at Oliver Kemp in the Valhalla SimSport Royale car. He's going through Arnage, gets a lot of curve there on the inside, and spins it around. So should be no harm done if you manage to. Yes. Okay,
he spins it around nicely there in that Valhalla SimSport. They've not had it easy today, have they, Martin? They've really been just kind of struggling.
No, they have been struggling a little bit. But
Seems to be quite a rough one. And I mean, I'm not going to lie, your team's not had it easy either in talking about that stuff. So it's just very unfortunate on that side. But Lewis Woods there running first in class at the moment in that R18 Audi of theirs. The RLR Abruzzi Esports Black team. Number 18 car running really strong at the moment, as we spoke to one of their drivers in just then, before he went for his little sleep, which I'm sure everybody loves.
Yeah, Lewis Woods has just set the fastest lap of the race.
Wow, fantastic drive from him.
So he has done a 3:10.252, as you can see at the bottom of the screen. Yeah, that's phenomenal. As I was saying earlier, I guess just before you arrived, Andrew, that the track is in very good condition, and yes, obviously gaining lots of confidence out there. He knows where everything is, and that's...
We were talking about Lewis Woods earlier when we were just starting off the race, and he was definitely a favourite to be in at night. As Max was saying, he's seen him drive before, I'm pretty sure, and saying he's just a really fast guy, obviously, and it's one of those things. So, Maek Weisse Kopseeker. That's a big mouthful to say at 5 to 12 at night, 5 to midnight, and that's just he's coming out of the pits after his pit stop now. Currently running first in class at the moment, first overall in GT as well. Those Fuga guys, they really know how to run that GT car. As they just absolutely dominated Twin Ring, and they're probably, if nothing happens to them here, probably going to run away with this race as well.
Yeah, so have a little over a minute lead over the Team DRC blue cars. That now comes into the pits, so that lead will extend or contract again, as it were, through the pit stop cycle. So they're now making their 9th pit stop. As we've seen all season from Fuga Sim Sport GT, they've done a fantastic job throughout the time.
We've had an incident on track as well, sorry, Martin, between Stage 1 Racing Junior number 72 and the number 88 Sapphire Sim Sport Bravo car. It is deemed that there is no action needed on what it was. I'm assuming it was either a block or just a tap in the rear, so could have just literally been enough flashing of the lights to get by. I mean, that's a few people complained about that today as well.
Yeah, understandably so. That's not what we want to see, but we shall continue. Sorry, I'm just trying to sort out, because at the top of the hour we shall be moving across to our recently made broadcasting friends, to Ravens TV. They will be streaming on YouTube and on Twitch, and will be carrying the broadcast at least through the European night hours, as they are west coast of America, and potentially to the end of the race.
Perfect.
Yeah, Martin, we're super excited for you guys to have us on board, and excited to cover the race the rest of the way, hopefully.
We're excited to have you on board. It's,
it's nice to be here, taking the race to the dawn hours.
Yeah, so what time is it in wherever you are in the States at the moment?
6 p.m. where I am, so almost 6 p.m.
That sounds incredible.
And 4 p.m. for me, so it's not too bad for us over here, as you guys are probably getting pretty tired, so.
Yeah, we just had Vincent leave. He's in the Netherlands, so he's an hour ahead of us. So it's about 1
o'clock for him. Yeah.
That is brutal.
Yeah, but
I'll be on with you guys until about 3 a.m. In the morning. So anyway, nice to meet you guys, and happy to be working with you as well as we go into the early hours of the morning. Yeah. I'll be your eyes and the ears, obviously, as I've been watching the race pretty much from the start, and helping you guys understand where the cars are at on the grid, as we go into the early hours of the morning in France. Unfortunately for me, I'm going to miss the amazing sunrise that happens at the Le Mans 24 hours. It's second rival to the Daytona 24 hours. Sunset and sunrise there is just absolutely stunning.
Yeah, it's stunning, especially when you're driving right into the sun. And, you know, that's the best part of it.
Definitely. Matthias Verster running in 4th in class at the moment in the amateur. He's free wide as there a car threading it through the middle there.
That was threading the needle. Okay.
That was fantastic move from that Dallara in the inside. I think that was a Dallara, or if it was an Audi, I can't tell. I think that was actually an Audi R18 that went through the middle there. I saw the rear strakes.
Yeah, the looked like the Fuga car. So yeah, that's our third place. Rick Verbeeson's recently got into that car. Marius Danhausen got out, allowed Verbeesen back in. So see what damage Verbeesen can do to the Aralara Brucey cars sitting ahead of him. The Lewis Woods in the Esports Black car has not made his 14th stop as yet. He's doing much better for fuel than the other cars around him.
So yeah, I'm going to want to just shed a quick light on now, because we are running into the early hours of the morning as of now. If we are comfortable to switch over to the Two Ravens broadcast, we'll get the links thrown up in the chat and we can get ready to go, I'm assuming.
Yep, I just copy and paste that into the chat, and you guys are already live, I believe.
We are, so yes, just tune over to tworavens.tv. We have www.tworavens.tv.com, well, .tv, and Twitch as well, Two Ravens TV. So,
excellent.
Fantastic. I realise I just spelled Two Ravens incorrectly, so I'm going to do that again.
Everybody loves it when you accidentally spell something wrong, and then when you realise later on that you could have done it a lot sooner. I've done that so many times in a stream where you've spelt like the word two wrong, and then everyone calls you out in chat, and it's just like, oh, for God's sake, thank you very much, guys, for letting me stream for 2 hours with that on.
it is inevitable.
Yeah. It's
Yes.
one of those things. Yeah, it's the FDR Esports car. There is moving about nicely. They've had a reasonably decent run, haven't they, Martin? Through the day session, they got involved in a little bit of some tussle